I'm going to continue with this piece that I started in the introduction. As you can see, this was some painted aluminum. It's 40 thousandths. I took the paint off of one side so that you could see the metal a little better. I'm going to work out some of these tucks and put a little more shrink in it and do some planishing. We have formed this light bowl here in a TuckPuck high crown, and we have a low crown which is not quite so much taper, and we can go to that. If you've got a panel that you don't need a lot of shrink, just a low crown panel, and you would use this here. We'll do some planishing and some more further shrinking on the low crown. Now, one of the beauties of this tool is if you need to really sharpen up the shrink, you can go further down in this TuckPuck, closer to the center. The radius gets tighter, and you just raise your piece up in there and work your pen. And another point is you don't really need to use the humongous embossing mallet like this. You can use something smaller. I do recommend using a soft-faced mallet, either plastic or wood. Metal is fine if you get areas that have some tuck that doesn't want to come out. It's perfectly all right to hammer it on the metal, or bring out a radiused steel hammer and lightly work those hard to get areas out. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to use this small nylon hammer, and I'm just going to planish this out a bit. Okay, as you see, we're getting a good bit smoother here. We have some problem areas here that we'll just pick on them individually. And I think I probably want to put a little more dish in here. So I'm going to go back over to the high crown puck and do a little stretching in the middle there. I do have a beater bag sitting about 2 feet away, but I prefer the use of the TuckPuck. You have a little more control of where you're going because you're really not hitting into a substance. There's nothing behind it. You're just hitting into air. So you're not putting any dents in there. You're just putting some stretch in there. As you can see, I've raised up some walnuts here, and it'd be perfectly okay at this point to planish this piece, either an English wheel or planishing hammer or slappers and dollies or hammers and dollies. But I'm going to continue to refine the piece here in this low crown TuckPuck. continue on with this here in a few minutes, but in fact I might run over to the English wheel and just planish this out here and bring it back, and we'll just have a look, see what it looks like. Okay, I've gone to the English wheel and done some very light planishing on it, and of course of planishing the edge I've taken a little bit of my shrink out, so it would be appropriate to just go back and work a little more shrink back into it. In this case I'm going to go on down lower in here and raise up the edge some more. As you can see, that's bringing up the edge again. Or we can just go right over here with a high crown and put some serious shrink in it. Let's go ahead and get some more stretch in there as well. And I'm giving it just about the weight of the hammerhead. I'm just letting it drop. So I'm really not hitting this very hard. And as you can see, it's raising up some walnuts there, raising up some lumps. So just a little bit of stretching. In a lot of ways it's easier to move the metal to keep it centered over the center of the TuckPuck than it is to guide the hammer around on a shot bag and try and find where you want. So you can just keep hitting in the center and move your metal underneath it. It's much easier to find the spot that you're looking for. And I'm at a spot right now where I'm actually doing a little bit of stretch and a little bit of shrink at the same time. I'm sort of hitting down this high spot right in here. So where I have it situated on the TuckPuck, I'm actually doing two processes at one time. As you can see, we're getting a lot more shape into it, and when you get the light on there right, then you can see where these lumps are, and you just flip them over and find them and work them out. Or you can just take it over here to the low crown TuckPuck and do some minor planishing with it. Okay, as you can see, that's getting pretty smooth. You can keep working this. Right now, it's perfectly suitable to do some very light planishing.